That's so freaking cool. Okay, so my new bow parts just came in. This is my bow from Maine that got run over. You can see the cam got messed up pretty good, and you might not be able to see it well in this, but two of the limbs on the top have warpage. So I got new limbs, new cams. I did top and bottom just because I was already doing it. And then I had already painted this bow, so the warranty was void, but I painted it a satin black just because it'll look cool. Now that hunting is pretty much over, I put together a quick clip of this year. The 5 hunts that I went on that I was successful. I went on a total of, I guess it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 out of state hunts. I did elk, which I didn't get anything. I did a bear hunt in Maine, didn't get anything. But then I was successful in Idaho and successful in Texas. And luckily enough, I was able to get all of those on video. Bottom right, so it's gonna go like this. I got both of those on video, which is super awesome. I met some awesome people this year on those hunts, and I'm very grateful for the experience. But I did learn quite a bit in terms of Western hunting, which I hadn't really done a whole lot up until now. So I figured, in addition to the little, what do you call it, 1 minute kill shot compilation, I would also talk a little bit about some of the things I learned about Western hunting that I didn't really know until now. So I could do 3 successes and three failures. First thing, I'm really happy with how my equipment was all set up. This is the second year, I guess, that I set up all the equipment myself, my bow, built my arrows, and I'm really happy with how that came out. The Hoyt VTM killed all the animals that I shot this year because this bow got run over in Maine. I wasn't successful there, but having 2 bows really saved me. If I had just had this one and it got run over, I would have been out of luck for the rest of the year. So having that VTM set up and ready to shoot, I came back from Maine and was ready within about a week and a half to go back out to Colorado and hunt. So we're gonna move over to the press and start getting the strings on this bow here. The second success for this year has to be more in my mental game. Throughout the year, I train physically, spiritually, and mentally / emotionally to be as good as I can be when I'm in the woods. And this year, I think my mental game was far above and beyond my game in previous years. And part of that comes down to knowing that I have the strength, the energy, and the capacity to go wherever I need to go to get that animal. In Texas, it didn't matter as much because I shot my sheep on the first day, and that was just good fortune. Very blessed that that went down so fast and easy. But for Idaho, for example, I was there for 5 days of hunting and didn't shoot my deer until there was 1 day left. So the first several days, we're seeing animals, not getting close. I blew a bunch of stalks. Although it was a great learning experience, I was able to keep a positive attitude and know that I could continue going the next day, the next day, the next day, because of all the training that I had done at home, keep that good attitude and make it happen when I finally got a good shot at an animal. So I'd call that my second biggest success. The last thing I'll say on successes, for my top 3 successes from this year, would have to be my shot execution. So last year I missed 3 deer due to having a very punchy shot. I developed a little bit of target panic and wasn't really able to be present in my shots. And because of that, like I said, I missed three animals, one of which was a buck of a lifetime on public land. And I actually used Joel Turner's shot IQ to work on my shot. I took his course online and found that it really helped me be present in the shot. And this year I was able to kill 2 of my 5 animals at a pretty decent distance, further than what I had shot before. That would be the 3rd success. Now, that said, with all success, you know, there's things to still work on, things that I could improve, and things that I did poorly. One thing I would like to improve on and continue to improve on would be the mental, spiritual, and physical work I've been doing. I think it paid off hugely this year, but that's something that can continuously be worked on, something I can always get better at, something I plan to continue getting better at. It just makes me a better human and a better hunter. The next thing that I could work on would be stalking. So having only stalked animals basically twice on these 2 different hunts this year, reading the animal's body language and being able to not only see them through the spotting scope, but also to get to where I saw them. You know, as soon as you leave to go down, everything changes as you get closer to the animal. So just getting better at stalking is going to be huge if I want to continue to have success out west. And then the third thing, you know, I mentioned gear. I'm very happy with my bow setups. You know, having a backup has been a great thing for me, but I also need to work on my gear for out west. So in Texas, I should have had knee pads for crawling around on the rocky terrain. I broke a bunch of stuff in Colorado when I fell down the mountain. You know, I could upgrade my backpack, and for me, the biggest one would be upgrading glass. So I didn't really realize how important glass was from hunting in the East Coast here, but when I got out west, it's very clear from glass to glass that there's a big difference. So my recommendation to anybody who's starting out and hasn't hunted out west before, get the best glass you can afford. I thought it was kind of mostly hype and talk and trying to upsell, but it was very evident when I got out west. So in summary, the 3 things that I'm really proud of, you know, one being my equipment, having a bow and a backup bow ready to go. 2 would be my mental game, physical game. My mental and physical game. And then the 3rd being shot execution, which I spend a lot of time working on through target archery, which is a great tool to get better. And then Joel Turner's shot IQ. Then 3 things to work on: stalking, animal behavior, being able to read the situation and make good decisions. It worked out for me this year, but there's times and opportunities I missed because I haven't really spent enough time out there with the animals to know their behavior. 2 would be continuing on with mental, spiritual, and physical health. So when I'm in the woods, I'm the best version of myself. I'm at peace with myself, happy with myself, and I can really be present in the moment. And then the last thing is just to take my gear to the next level and take it from kind of East Coast to out west hunting. So those are the 3 things I'm going to do. And here we have this bow finished. I'm going to get it tuned and get it ready to hunt, or I'm sorry, ready to shoot some targets. I'm going to use this for 3D and for indoor, which has already started. I'm a little behind, but we're going to get caught up, and it looks really good. I think we're ready for target season. I think the color pattern looks pretty cool with the green and the black. It looks good. So things to look forward to in 2024. I have possibly a big move coming. That could be really exciting. And then mountain lion is coming up sometime January, February. I have a moose hunt in September. And of course, I'll be whitetail hunting, turkey hunting, probably trying to kill some hogs in the next year. So stay tuned. Got that coming. And then we got some pretty fun videos coming that are archery related and not really hunting content, but kind of some fun archery stuff coming.